Welcome back. We are live on WBLN. It's Belen versus Palmetto here at De La Cruz Stadium. I'm Javier Fernandez, and I'm joined by Adrian Vidal. Adrian, how are you doing?
I'm doing quite great. Great. Sorry, I'm just a little nervous here, but I'm doing quite great. This is going to be a nice matchup. Last year, I remember we were down 6-1, and I remember because that was my first lacrosse game. It was Palmetto. This is a very important game for me. Last year, we down 6-1, and we came back and won the game.
Yeah, that's right. And now Wolverines are going up against a hot Palmetto team. The Wolverines have been kind of on a skid lately. If you had to set the line for this game right now, I'd say Palmetto is maybe a point and a half favorites. So the Wolverines possibly coming in as underdogs. They do have the home field advantage. I talked with the coach. Coach told me that he just wants to get the team back on the right track. Adrian, what do they need to do here?
Yeah, I mean, after 3 losses, it's going to be hard, but we're back on home, and I want to see what they do. You know, I was talking to some of the kids on Palmetto because my cousin goes there and he's a lacrosse player, and I was talking to them, and I was, they're telling me, yeah, they're excited, hyped, but screw them, you know what I mean? Let's talk about the Wolverines. And the Wolverines are quite happy. I mean, I was talking to Jack Bossera early today in my art history class, and he was telling me, like, he's hyped up. You know, he's super excited to play this game. He wants to win a lot of face-offs. I mean, he did last week. He didn't do that. Last week he did okay.
Yeah, Jack Balsera, last time we watched, he was a really good performer out there. And you want to add on that?
Yeah. So last week he did very well. You know, and he did a great job. You know, he played against a very tough guy. You know, he was able to play physical. Unfortunately, we're not able to watch the game, and we're not able to do a couple of the streams because we did not have internet here in the box. So, Javi, are you excited for this game?
Yeah, I'm personally myself very excited. One of the games I'm more excited for. The first one that we actually get up here in the booth. So we'll be hopefully a little more accurate with our calls. Last time we were in the studio.
Yeah, and it was quite hard to watch because we had to watch it from a TV. But now we're here on the field, so we should make better calls. Javi, you expecting a full stand tonight?
Full stands?
Yeah, full attendance.
Full attendance. I'd say probably 4% capacity. That's okay. You know, we're gonna have some open seats. Tickets we're selling quickly for, a few minutes. I'm just kidding, ladies and gentlemen. The tickets are free. If you want to pull up, make sure to make your way over here. We're just stalling before the game right now. The game's starting in 6 minutes. You have time to get some water if you want to get ready.
Go to the
We're about to
bathroom.
head into the prayer, and we're going to head into the Pledge of Allegiance in just a minute.
Javi, how's it like? You know, I know you guys are seniors, and how's it like for senior assassin now? We're just waiting here.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said. A little slip up on words there. Don't worry. We'll be back in a minute.
And we're back, and the Wolverines are taking the field, hosting the Palmetto Panthers. Camera's a little blurry, but we'll get that back to you in a second. Wolverine team captain's heading out. The guy in the middle, the guy that starts off every possession, Jack Valsera, number 99. Adrian, do you want to start with him?
Yeah, I mean, obviously a great player, very strong, very physical. His face-off percentage, I believe, is 89% right now. And right next to him is one of our favorite players as well. We have, I believe, that's Adrian Navarro. Javi, any comments about Adrian Navarro?
Yeah, Adrian Navarro, one of the younger guys on this team, sophomore, if I believe. And Navarro has kind of really filled in that role nicely of being a defensive midi. Good physical player here. Brother graduated last year. He also played lacrosse. He's a really good player. Number 2, Christian Soto, is on the side of Jack Balsera. He's also a nice player. This man is a senior. Christian Soto's got some speed. Adan, you want to talk about him?
I want to talk about 2 other players as well. He's very fast. And I also want to talk about the defense. Leviano right there on number 40 right next to around near Navarro. And we also have Max Jimenez towards the end. He's one of our big guys. We also have JC as well. And then we have Drew. And then we have Nacho. And those guys are perfect on defense. They play very well. They play the communication very well. I mean, last game I saw, they were communicating very well. Didn't really let any shots in. Javi, what do you think about the defense?
Yeah, the defense, from what we've seen, has had some good performances. But the games we have seen, the games we have broadcasted, were not very good teams. I think we'll be honest. You know, we beat them like 18-0 and like 17-0.
Yeah.
So, I think I'm just excited to see what the defense can do here against an actually respectable team, and I want to see what level of toughness these guys have.
Yeah, and also we have Nico Hernandez. Got to mention him out. And we have Nico Hernandez, and we have some other guys as well as Milo. Milo's also out there. So I believe we named all the guys here on the handshaking. I believe it's what it's called. And here go the goalies to shake their hands. And there we go. There goes Drew back out to his goal. And here goes all the players shaking their hands, giving a little pats. You know, the usual.
You know, this game's going to get chippy. I was there on the sideline talking with the coach, talking with a few of the guys in the booth. They said that Palmetto, they're willing to get into it. They're willing to start a fight or something. They're willing to get involved. They're willing to get physical. So expect a bit of a few scraps here maybe in this game. Wolverines have gotten to a few physical battles so far.
Obviously, we don't want to see that. We want to see a clean game, but if it has to get scrappy, it will. And here goes Jack Balsera on the face-off.
Balsera starts off, and it's going to be won by Palmetto, but they won't be able to pick it up. Balsera's there fighting for it. It's picked up by number 7, Adrian Navarro. He gets it up, and that's taken by Palmetto. Once again, scrap for it down at the 23. Number 9 now with it. That's JC DeSoto. Picked up by Palmetto. They're going the other way.
Drop ball. Now Belen has it. Belen has possession. They're going to slow down pace here.
13, Ralphie Antun with it. He takes it to Cabanas.
I like when they slow down the pace. They're able to communicate. They're able to show where they have to go. And there goes Cullings. Back out to Nico. Back out to Cabanas.
JC.
Sorry, JC. Excuse me. Now back out to Cabanas. Back out to Nico. To JC. JC's playing on the X. Pass out to Cabanas. And now they're just playing a little keep away from Palmetto. There goes Rafi Antun. Back out to Nico. Passes. Shot. Goal!
Puts it in over the top there. Right over the head of the goalie. They were just making their way around and waiting for Palmetto to bite a little bit. Ayan, tell us about that goal.
Yeah, I mean, Javi, thank you for that. And you're completely right. They were able to wait for the communicate, get some passes in, try to see if there was an open man. Rafi Antun saw the opening. Just like in football, you're able to see the opening in the gap in between the lines, and he was able to see a hole, and then he faked the shot, faked the pass, and shot it again. Beautiful goal by Rafi. And here goes Jack Balsera again on the faceoff, and on the top. Let's see if he can win his faceoff. I know. And here goes Christian Soto on the top, just waiting. And Adrian Navarro on the bottom. Jack Balsera loses it, wins it back. Let's see. He's taking it. Very physical guy. Now he's going to pass it to Soto. Lost it. Balsera loses the ball. Let's see this defense.
Palmetto's just going to take it right at the goal, and Candela's going to save it there. Candela's got a few guys to get it out to, and that is going to be caught in motion. That is number 2, Christian Soto.
Nice play by Candela, being able to stop that absolute missile. And now we're back to Nico Hernandez with the pass. Now he's looking for someone. No one's there.
Substitutions as Adrian Navarro comes out. Number 1, Luke Collings comes in, the attackman. And the Wolverines are just going to slow down pace here. They're going to rotate around. They're going to look for a good moment to get another shot on goal.
Here goes Nico Hernandez. Back out to JC. Sorry, that is JC. Now back to Ralphie. Here goes Speed. Cullings passes it. Back out to Max. It lost the ball. Palmetto has it. Losing control.
He's drifting back to the 21. He's going to launch it forward. Up at the 50, jump ball. That's going to be picked up by the Wolverines, who are now making their way back around. Fading away is number 18 with it. He gets it to number 13, Ralphie Antun.
And that was a beautiful
and
play.
And he gets layered. Oh, my goodness, at the 40. Palmetto's taking it now.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful play by Nico trying to put defense on the defender. And let's see what Belen can do on defense. I mean, they've been playing very solid defense. I know Leviano, I was talking to him. He's like, yeah, I like when they come into the crease because I'm able to hit them, be able to be physical with them. And pretty much they can't really get around him. He's such a big guy, very muscular. He's able to play good defense. And let's see what Palmetto can do here. Number 20. Back out to number 4. Back out to number 3. Now back on the X. And Palmetto scores off of a pass from the X. I do not know who scored. Couldn't tell you. Looks like it's number 3 who scored the goal.
Yeah, we don't have access to Palmetto's roster, so we'll be doing our best here, ladies and gentlemen.
Their coach denied us.
Yeah, we went up earlier, asked them for the rosters, so we just didn't have it accessible to us. But good goal, number 3. And hope you have a
fantastic day.
Yeah.
We have no beef here.
Not us in particular.
Maybe the coach didn't give us a roster. Yeah. Let's see. Jack Balsera. 2 for 2 right now. 100%. See. Loses control.
This one's going to be won by Palmetto. He falls over.
Wow.
Ball's on the ground. There's a flag out. It's going to be delayed penalty for the moment. Possession tripping. As Faya kicks it out of bounds.
It will definitely be against Belen for tripping on Adrian Navarro. Unfortunately, he was able to get his stick around and trip the player, and that's, you can't do that. Not allowed to trip. Player foul. I think a little bit of a dive from the Palmetto player, but, we won't complain. Let's see what the Palmetto can do on. Let's see what Belen can do on defense. We got Adrian Navarro. Leivano.
Wolverines are going to have to send a man into the box. They're going to play a man down now. They're going to have 5 defenders plus the goalie. Palmetto's going to have 6 guys rolling around. 3 attackmen, 3 middies. They've got to focus on maintaining possession, and they've got to focus on just being conservative. You don't want to be too aggressive on the shots. You've got a few minutes here where you're a man up. Take a good shot. The Wolverines, if you're them, you want to force Palmetto to rush a shot now.
Goes out. Good defense. Up. Belen. Playing very conservative. Ball goes out. And the Palmetto trying to gain it. He gains it. Gains control of it. See what they can do here. Shot. Fake shot. Back out pass. Ooh. Big hit. Loses the ball. And that's where Belen will probably beat Palmetto. These guys are not as physical from what I've seen. I've seen the tapes. Not as physical as Belen. Let's see the hit. Defense. Nice. Saved by the Candela.
That deflected off his foot, I believe. It went straight up. Palmetto retains possession. They've got it now at the 27. He was thinking about shooting. Number 4. Back out, rip, down low. Candela saves it. Ball's up in the air, though. Palmetto is going to put it in. They were in.
There's no goal. No goal.
No good.
The Palmetto fans here are cheering for absolutely nothing. I don't know what they're cheering for. No goal is allowed.
Wolverines are taking it back now. They've got numbers. Palmetto's completely confused now.
They're unsure what happened. I mean, there's no goal. The guy's on the crease. Shot. Won't go. Candela was right. The kid was in the crease, and you are not allowed to shoot when your foot is in the crease.
You are not allowed to step in the crease. at all. In fact,
Sorry,
you're not
yeah.
if you're an offensive player, you're not allowed to step in the defender's crease. They were in the crease. They actually interfered with the goalie as well. There was 2 fouls there on the play.
Yeah.
Regardless, goal doesn't count.
Oh,
plays on. Ralph Yantu gets a shot on goal. Saved by Palmetto.
Saved by the goalie. Quite the big man right there. Number 0.
They got a man in motion. He's going to take a hit from number 21, Rodriguez Lapido. He's fighting 3 Wolverines. Ball's on the ground. He now makes his way around another Wolverine. That's Max Cabanas who tried to lay the hit. Palmetto now moving.
There goes
inside
Adrian.
the 30.
And now it will be Belen ball.
Fire with it. He gets it down to number 8. Dominic Zampieri. He gets a man. Oh, and number 2 couldn't quite hold on to it. Palmetto's got it now. He's just trying to run away with it.
And there goes Dom chasing him down, playing beautiful midi. And I was talking to Dom, and I was like, Dom, I thought you were playing defense. He's like, nah, the coach put me in midi, and I love it. Love the position.
Little fun fact there about Dom. How about number 16 with a spin move? He's got a shot on goal. He's going to pass it out to the X. Palmetto, you're going to have to imagine they're going to slow down pace now as they've just made their substitutions.
See? Holding the ball. There goes Navarro, playing great defense. There goes Dom. C. Number 16, passing the ball.
Oh, good save by Candela. It went right towards the stick side there. And he was able to pick it off. Now moving, one of the faster players on the team, Christian Soto. And Palmetto, you cannot cross the midfield mark. He had to slide down on the ground to avoid that.
I hope he's okay because we saw him from here. His ankle rolled a little bit there. Hope he's okay. But great effort by Belen. Trying to catch Palmetto off the switch. Transition from offense to defense. Unsuccessful twice. Lost ball. Back out. Belen ball. Belen is playing very controlled. Oh boy, lost ball by Fire. Now it's Palmetto ball, and hold on.
They're gonna whistle it down for a moment. Nope, the play is gonna continue. Palmetto's got it, the 35, 25. They're just rotating around here. Number 11 trying to get a little check-in. Palmetto switching hands, rolling around the goal. Over there pressing him is number 40.
That's Leovano.
5 Fire was playing defense. Now getting real physical. Wolverines at the top. They're going to drop back for a minute.
Milo is number 11, playing nice defense. Trying to make the Palmetto guy miss. Try to pass it.
Oh, Adrian Navarro forced the ball out. Good play there. Leovano retreating. Leovano, nice move there. Completely juked the man out.
Wow.
Leovano's got some speed. He's going to throw it. He's got number 27 on the move.
Now, we'll say Belen's control on the ball has not been super keen today.
That's Andres Hernandez Lagarriga who got it. A pass from Leovano, and they blew it dead. Let's see whose ball it is.
You know, Belen needs to do a better job controlling the ball. I mean, the ball's just hitting their sticks, and then they kind of catch it. Obviously, they're still able to secure it, but it's hard because when someone's like a guy like a defender's going straight towards you, and you're trying to catch the ball, you're gonna look for the contact, so you might not make the perfect catch, and you're not able to transition, and able to pass it away.
Palmetto, they had an issue in substitution there. One guy ran on late, but they waited for him. Now let's see what they do. Tied at 1, midway through the first period. Actually, sorry, I don't have the time in the first period, so I can't tell you. Rolling in, they want to get a shot on goal, and that's going to go out, and that's going to be Belen's ball. Nacho Faya was the one closest to it.
Number 5 is complaining for the ball. I mean, don't really know. I'm pretty sure Nacho has quite the bigger wingspan. This guy, obviously, Nacho had the ball, and he has a deep stick, which actually helps try and retrieve the ball because it's whoever's stick is farther. And number 5 had a small stick or short stick and wasn't able to extend fully as Faya was able to.
Wolverines cross the halfway point. That's Ralphie Antun, one of the leaders on this team, midi. And they're going to slow it down for a second. They're waiting for substitutions to come on. Number 1 comes onto the field. That's Luke Cullings. Sophomore, Max Cabanas on the far side of your screen. You can see him there on the top right. Also on the field is number 4, Max Erdman. And J.C. DeSoto and number 6, Nicholas Hernandez.
And now they're playing kind of keep away, and they're trying to create the shot that they were able to make and score with Ralphie. So now they're just playing pass. Oh boy.
Goes right by Erdman. Cabanas is going to be able to pick it up, though. No rush. As now Palmetto retreats. They thought they would have a chance at picking it up. Now at the 25, Cabanas just going to rip it. And ball's up in the air right by the crease. Right there. Erdman's going to pick it up, the sophomore. He's lined up at the 15. He gets it back out to Cabanas. Cabanas to Ralphie. He likes to shoot. Let's see what Ralphie does. Making his way around. He shoots. That one's going to go far out. And who's going to be closer? They're going to rule it the Wolverines' ball.
And then number 25 did not have the leverage. He slipped there at the end. You know, that's something you need to work on, the footwork. And I love the shot from Max Cabanas. Yeah, he will rip it, and he will rip it from far. And also Arafi Antun. Those are the 2 snipers that you got to watch out for. Here goes. Shot!
Shot on goal. That's dropped down right by the crease. Goalie's got on it. Ball's out. Who's got it? There's 2 Wolverines there. That's going to go Palmetto's way.
Actually, Avi, I believe you're mistaken. It's going to go Belen way.
Yeah, you're correct. That's going to go Belen's way. I'm
There
sorry.
goes-
I don't know what the call was.
Nico Hernandez.
Hernandez, the one to take it out. He's got a man running right towards him. That's J.C. DeSoto. J.C. going to get it to Ralphie. They're moving quick. They've got Cabanas there, who's got a slashing man. That was number 1, Luke Collings. That won't go. Palmetto, good defense there.
Yeah, and
On
this
a
is
well-designed play by the Wolverines.
oh, beautiful hit. Let's see who can control the ball. And it's going to be Belen ball.
And
Nice
that's
job by
frustrating
Nico
for
Hernandez.
Palmetto,
Oh,
'cause-
sorry. JC, I'm so sorry. Continue, Javi.
Yeah, if you're Palmetto, you've got to take that. You've got the possession. There's really no reason to even pass the ball. But just a rushed play. 2 minutes remaining in the first period. But a missed opportunity for Palmetto. Possessions mean everything in the sport. Let's see what the Wolverines do here. They just stole a possession. Let's see how they can capitalize.
I think the biggest thing here in the sport, especially lacrosse, is momentum. You know, because in football or in basketball, it can change very fast. And here, it can also change very fast. And
Ralphie rips the one-timer. That's going to go far out. Wolverines retain possession. JC closest to the ball.
and we're playing a little bit of keep away here from Palmetto. We're trying to shoot like a sniper. Very, very nice strategy. I like the formation. Here goes JC on the X. Switch. And here it goes. Back out.
Erdman Hernandez back out to the X. That's DeSoto. He's been there quite a bit today. Gets it out. Collings to Erdman, the sophomore connection. Erdman's got 3 guys on him. Let's see what he does here. He continues to hold on to it. Let's see what he decides to do. Gets it out. Collings. Back out to Cabanas. He's now behind the goal. He's got a few guys by the crease there that are trying to just pick it off. And he wants to take it right at the goalie. That shot's going to be far out. They're going to say he used his elbow. That was number 4, Max Erdman, who I believe took the shot. It's going to be Palmetto ball.
And here goes the substitutions for Belen and Palmetto. And Javi, I know you said 4% in attending, but this card's looking kind of full. I don't know about you, Javi. And here goes Wolverines on defense. There's Navarro pressing the guy. Fast pace for both. Ooh, big hit by Navarro. The stick. Let's see. Great save by Candela. That's the type of stuff you need to do as a goalie. Beautiful save. Candela's able to hold the ball, able to pass it away. Now back to Javi.
Fios got it to Zampieri, who's moving with it now. Dominic, number 8, he's got it, and he's going to get ready to sub off. At least not yet. Number 6, Nick Hernandez, gets it. Their time is rolling down. 8 seconds left. Palmetto's going to pick up the ball. At least there's going to be a scrap. And that's going to be your period. 1-1. It's a tie.
Oh, boy.
And the stands continue to fill. We've probably got about 50% attendance here. Pretty good for a Wolverines lacrosse game. And Alian, what are your thoughts on the first period?
You know, obviously I'm told not to rag on my team because it's Belen, but at the same time, you know, we need to control the ball a little more. You know, a lot of these passes are getting high over our sticks. You know, they're not controlling it. They're a little afraid of the contact. And I know this Belen team can do way better than that, and I'm hoping that it changes for the Wolverines and they're able to put a couple of goals because it's like in hockey. When you put a couple goals into the goalie, the goalie gets kind of shook up and he starts, you know, losing control and he starts, you know, it messes with his mind, per se. And Javi, what do you think about what just happened, you know, in this current state?
Yeah, I think right before we go back, good showing by the Wolverines there. Candela had a lot of nice saves. Though we're going to take it over to our Palmetto special reporter, graduate class of 2023. He's going to give his quick analysis on it.
Yeah, so what we're seeing here is really just a lot of possession control by Belen, especially towards that goal. But Palmetto's really making the most of their opportunities at the goal. They have one goal on just a couple shots, but Belen, if they want to win, they got to look to keep pushing that ball, especially towards that goal.
Jacob, I have a quick question for you. Who are you rooting for here?
As a Palmetto representative, I really have to stick with my alma mater and go Panthers.
All right. Now, Javi, obviously, what do you expect from the offense? You know, I cover defense and you cover offense. What do you expect to hear from the offense? What do you expect to see better in the second quarter?
What do I expect to see better? Efficiency. I think actually Jake, our Palmetto representative, put it quite well. The Wolverines had a lot more possessions. They had time of possession felt to be greater, but they only got in what I felt was one good shot.
Right.
And that was the one that they scored on. Palmetto felt like every shot they took was a good shot, and that is concerning to me. We'll see what the Wolverines do about that. I think that's something needs to change here. But this is a lot better of a team than the Wolverines have faced in quite a bit. And if they want to get back to a winning streak, they need to play a lot better than they are right now.
Sorry, Wolverines, it's now back onto the second quarter. Let's see what they can do here. We got Navarro on the top of the screen. Here goes Jack. Jack will win it.
Jack's going to win it. Pushing pace now. He's going to get a man down low. He's going to put it in.
Goal!
Quick goal, number 9.
JC. Let's see what they can do here. We got Navarro on the top of the screen. Here goes Jack. Jack will win it.
Jack's going to win it. Pushing pace now. He's going to get a man down low. He's going to put it in.
Goal!
Quick goal, number 9.
And a beautiful shot. Javi, what do you think on offense, what we did there? From going to a lot of shots, missing shots, to scoring in the first minute.
We talked about quality of shots being an issue there. The Wolverines had a one-on-one with the goalie there. That was their best quality of shot the whole game. That was the best shot attempt that either team has had. So good that the Wolverines put it in, made the right decision. Jack Balsera is still on the field. They're going to launch it now, and Palmetto is going to take possession, I believe. No, ball's on the ground.
Bully ball here for the defense. Bella has it. That's the bully ball that Navarro was able to play. He's able to outmaneuver the guy. Goes back to JC. Shot.
Cabanas rips it.
Beautiful shot by Cabanas. What a save by the goalie.
That went right off his stick there. And Palmetto now taking possession.
Let's see what Belen can do on defense.
Oh, behind the back.
Shot behind the back.
Behind the back.
But it obviously does not connect. I don't know why he would shoot like that. And beautiful save by Candela.
And now taking it is Christian Soto. Quick moving game here. Wolverines only have 5 guys on this side of the field right now. Let's see what they decide to do. Tips it off. Moving back out to Cabanas. Cabanas, he's going to slow down the pace. Ralph Antun waits for another substitution. Christian Soto is quite tired. Cabanas rolling around. He's waiting for another sub.
Yeah, we just had 2 very fast-paced.
Oh, ball's out. I'm not sure why. JC isn't going for it. That's going to be picked up by the goalie at the crease. Bad quality of shot there by Cabanas. He's ripped that twice in a row. It's not a good look.
It's not a good look, but, you know, he loves to tell me, Shooter's going to shoot. That's his favorite quote he says in our history. He just says, Shooter's going to shoot, and obviously he wants to make an opportunity, but he can rip it, and he's like a sniper, like I said multiple times earlier today, and I know I love repeating myself, but he can shoot. Just like Rafael Antun, they have a very fast shot, and the goalie can't see it.
Now making their way, Cabanas behind the goal this time. JC playing on the left side. At the top is Erdman. Erdman switches hands once again. Erdman making his way around, felt some pressure. That's number 32, I believe, getting in some reps. Don't know much about him. We're through Adriano Visoso. He's also trigger happy with his shots. Got at the top. Max Erdman rips it. Ralphie was on the ground, but save is made by Palmetto.
See ball caught by Palmetto. Now we're transitioning to defense. Belen only has 4 guys. Ball comes out. Loose. Palmetto ball. Passing it. Now Palmetto's going to slow down pace. Here goes number 9. They're slowing down pace here. We got Erdman there, just in case. We have Xavier also there, just in case. There's Dom playing beautiful defense.
Dom playing at the midi there. He's playing right at the top. And subs in quite a lot. He splits a lot of reps, but he's doing good right now. Double team, and they're going to force a turnover.
That's what you do. You put pressure on the guy. And obviously when you're getting double teamed, it's hard.
Oh, look at Faya. Does a great job of just making the defender look silly. Gets around him.
Wow.
And now he's going to push pace.
And
that
this is what I'm talking about.
Dropped by Erdman, but he's going to pick it right back up. Let's see how the Wolverines
We need to
take
do
this offensive
we need to do a little better job. Obviously, sorry to interrupt you, Javi, but we need to do a little better job of keeping the ball in the pocket. But beautiful defense by everyone there, by Erdman, by Dominic, and by Faya.
That was Rodlap. Gets it out to Erdman. Back to Erdman. Man in the middle there is Luke Collings. He likes to play closer to the crease. And now they're going to have a rotation. JC's sitting in that spot. They were looking at him for a second. Visoso to Rodlap. There's a lot of the second stringers in now for midi.
Yeah, the first stringers are a little tired. Obviously, they're getting quite tired here. Very fast-paced motion here for Belen.
Rodlap to Erdman. Back to Rodlap.
It looks like Palmetto's playing a little bit of a zone defense. And they pick up to man once the guy gets close to them.
Yeah, just a basic zone defense here by Palmetto. But it's forcing the Wolverines into tough positions. They might want to put a man behind goal to challenge it. Let's see what they do. And that's going to go out wide. That's going to be off at Palmetto's stick. That's going to stay Wolverines' ball. Or no, it won't. It'll go Palmetto's way. I'm sorry.
7:30 left in the game. Left in the quarter. Excuse me. So sorry. There goes Dom. Nice. There goes Liavano. Playing beautiful defense. The guy's trying to shake him up, Liavano.
Got some separation
Oh,
there.
beautiful.
He had a man cutting who almost put that in.
And they're not able to connect with the pass. Palmetto trying to slow down the pace again. Both teams are trying to slow down the pace. They need to realize that they need to try to make a shot opportunity. Here goes Palmetto. See Levano on the X.
Number
And
2,
there's
Christian.
Soto. Still playing some aggressive defense. There's Dom right. So there's Adrian Navarro right there just in case. Back out to Soto.
Good stick skills there by number 9 who tucked it away from Soto and Navarro who are willing to be aggressive there.
Yeah, they love being aggressive. They love to get into the face of all the defenders. A nice juke move by number 3.
Oh,
Bounced
good
off.
pass.
Rips. Over. It'll be.
Yeah, that one we clocked in. 68 miles per hour. He ripped it right above the goal. Great shot there. Got a man cutting at the crease. Contact there. That was number 11, Milo and Liavano. And great defense by the Wolverines. They're going to come out with the ball.
Honestly, if I was that kid, taking a hit like that and not even putting in a goal, quite silly. You know, beautiful. If I was going against Liavano, I'd probably be scared, right? He's a very big guy. He's going to hit you like a truck. And back to you, Gav.
Navarro now, he's the deep hole. He's going to flip it to Ralphie, and he's going to run right off the field. Subbing in for him is going to be Rodlap and number 25. Marcelo Oliveira. Also one of those guys that we see come in when we start to bring out the second and third string guys. But he gets the job done, one of the younger players. Let's see what he does here. Get out to JC, back to Ralphie. All the way back is Rodlap and Ralphie back at the 40. Now moving in with some pace. Ralphie just trying to get around. He likes to take those drive and shoot type of shots. And that goes back to Visoso. Rodlap. Back to Visoso. Behind the goal is Cabanas. Right behind the crease. Gets it to Ralphie. Ralphie, one-timer. He drills it. Left side. It's his second goal of the game.
Beautiful goal by Rafian.
And that goes back to Visoso. Rodlap. Back to Visoso. Behind the goal is Cabanas. Right behind the crease. Gets it to Ralphie. Ralphie, one-timer. He drills it. Left side. It's his second goal of the game.
The goalie could not grab it. Now, the face-off.
Really taking advantage of these opportunities, cashing in on those possessions near the goal.
And here goes Max Ehrman on the face-off. This is a guy you do not see doing a face-off. But let's see what he can do. And I don't know how, but he won. Did he win it? He won it.
Flipped it back. Good play there. He didn't think he had leverage, and he flipped it back to the defense. And Nacho Faya's going to pick it up, and he's going to take it now. Wolverines steal another possession.
And that's that speed we're talking about with Nacho. Here goes Max, a little trigger happy, trying to shoot it.
Nacho runs back to the defensive side.
There's Cullings.
Say Collins one more time on the side. It's Collins.
Collings there at the top. Cabanas gets it back out to Collings. They just subbed in number 13, Ralphie. He's already had 2 on the game. Maybe hunting for a third. We'll see in a minute. JC
Collings
behind
on top.
goal. Gets it to Cabanas. Collings to number 12. Alec Hernandez. Back out to Collings. Collings making his way around. He's got 2 guys on him now. Let's see what he does with that. He just holds on to it.
Collins
There's Ralphie
with the
in his
ball.
sights. Ralphie gets a nice spin move around. He's going to check it down to JC. It's a low pass and might have been able to get something with that. They lost it now.
See, back out to Collins. Here goes Max Cabanas.
Cabanas, nice little dead leg there for a minute. Collins wants to rip it. That's a flex off a defender. Collins spin move. He's in front of the goal. Let's see what he does. Collins going to retreat. He's getting real physical.
Oh!
Man drops on the ground. Collins willing to take a rest. Palmetto fans are happy with what they just saw.
I mean, I'm not sure if you would really be happy with that. This guy just took on 3 guys at the same time.
Forced him out. Solid defensive play there by Palmetto, and the save was made by a defender, not by the goalie. And shot ripped. That goes high off the goalie. JC, the closest. Wolverines retain possession.
He was able to play very physical offense on those guys. He was able to bounce off, kind of like a Raheem Mozart there, Javi. Collins was able to play he was able to bounce off those guys and try to put up a shot. Wasn't able to. Made a guy miss. Made a guy fall as well.
Cabanas back to Rodlap, the senior. He designed the whole senior skit. Some help from some other writers, but he was the mastermind behind it. Brought back after 6 years. Played yesterday. Now we have 2 minutes left.
3-1 here. Belen.
Rodlap, he's got some speed. Let's see what he does here. He's got Visoso leaking out. He's going to get it to him. And the Wolverines look like they just want to hold on to the ball for the rest of the period. Milk down the clock, and they want to go in with a 2-goal lead. Maybe 3. Let's see what the Wolverines decide to do here.
Obviously, try to hold on to the ball until probably like the last seconds and maybe shoot it.
There is a countdown, but it is from the PA guy. There's no screen. There's no video board with the timer. So the Wolverines are kind of just waiting here. And, Collins was cutting in for a minute. Good defensive play there by Palmetto. Now they've got possession. They're taking it the other way. We're saying it's Adrian.
And I couldn't see there because there was a lady from Palmetto standing in my way. So now here goes number 40, Leavano. Oh, beautiful defense. I mean, that's just a physical defense, and they're able to pick it up.
And the Wolverines have got it.
Yeah.
Now pushing pace. One man's got to stay back. And that's the D pull with it. He somehow still has it. That's number 16.
Alexander Hernandez.
18, I'm sorry. That was Xavier Blanchard with it. And that is the period. Wolverines 2 goals, Palmetto none in this period. It's 3-1 after 1 half. What are your thoughts, Adrian?
Obviously, great offense there at the beginning. We were able to warm up there in the second quarter. I liked what I saw. We were able to play fast. 3-1. Obviously not the score we want. We wanted to score a little more, put some pressure on Palmetto, put them, at ease. This is home territory, and we want to see what they can do. Jake, I'm gonna send it to you for the defense.
Yeah, so you talk about defending home territory. I think Belen's doing a better job of playing offense. I mean, they've been absolutely hounding Palmetto down at the goal, and their fast, quick guys have been doing a really good job breaking through these seams and getting nice shots. But more power to Palmetto's goalie, who's been doing a very good job defending some of these shots. But as we all know, you can't let them all go. So
yeah, I mean,
great job by Palmetto, excellent job by Belen on the offensive end.
It's hard when you have someone like Ralph Antun or Max Cabanas absolutely ripping a shot towards you. It's not easy, and I'll give the goalie credit. It's not easy, but again, beautiful offense, beautiful defense, playing very well defensively. Candela's able to save some couple shots that I don't know if he was able to save. And Javi, what do you think?
Well, yeah, I just want to say thank you very much. Palmetto zone, Jacob Harris making his way down. Not very often that we get to bring in another point of view. And I think that was it definitely gives us a different look on the game. The Wolverines have looked good so far, obviously heading into halftime. They're taking their time here, and we're excited to see what happens here. They're making their way back out onto the field. And Adrian, do you want to kick us off for the next face-off?
Sure, I would love to, Javi. Thank you. We'll wait here for the face-off. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, couldn't hear myself there for a second. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back out. Second period. And let's see what Belen can do here on offense. Back out to JC. JC's going to look. Shot, and it's caught by the goalie. Back out. Back on defense.
Oh, and a bad pass there. And Palmetto's going to pick it up. No, they're struggling just to pick up the ground ball. They've got it now, though. Number 28 rolling around with it. Let's see what the Panthers decide to do. Pressure immediately applied by number 5, Nacho Faya. And then Palmetto is going to wait to make some substitutions. Number 3 with it now. And the Wolverines also willing to be patient. They got a man down on the goal. He's on his knees and he drills it. Are you kidding? Number 5. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen that. Went right to the crease, down on both knees, and put it in right under Candela's. And then Palmetto is going to wait to make some substitutions. Number 3 with it now. And the Wolverines also willing to be patient. They got a man down on the goal. He's on his knees and he drills it. Are you kidding? Number 5. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen that. Went right to the crease, down on both knees.
Here. And the guy that crease is the one who shot it. He got a lucky goal there. No, I don't want to say anything. I'm not saying that it was a great goal, but quite the lucky one. Rolled off. But a great shot. Here goes Jack.
The Panthers must have had a nice halftime speech because the Wolverines dominated that whole second quarter, and they come out hot with a goal. And with this face-off, major hit laid by Milo. And now the Wolverines lose it. Palmetto being a lot more physical. I like what we see here from Palmetto. It's a lot more of a scrappy game now. 3-2 in the third period.
Yeah, and there's going to be a timeout, timeout called. What? It's the second half. It's the first half. It's not the third period. Who the hell wrote third period? You told me it was the third period. I didn't tell you that.
I'm sorry, we're now heading into halftime. There was a timeout called, and we made the mistake of changing it. So that's all from the
I believe
first.
there's 34 seconds
half.
left, Javi.
What?
I believe there's 34 seconds left.
Oh wow, I'm sorry. There's 34 seconds. Where do you see the clock?
Obviously, we can't see it here. We're in a box, and it's kind of cut off. But the announcer, CJ, told us that there was 34 seconds left.
Oh, I'm sorry. 34 seconds left. Timeout called. Let's see what the Wolverines decide to do here. They have possession. And sorry for those clock difficulties. We'll change it back. Second period. 34 seconds left. Palmetto comes back out on defense and on offense, respectively. And the Wolverines are back out. 34 seconds out there. What do you want to see from the Wolverines?
I want to see a shot on goal, to be honest with you. That's what I want to see. Obviously, I'm pointing out the obvious there, but I would love to see more energy here towards the end, towards the end of this quarter. And obviously, Avi, what would you like to see from this defense now that we switched?
I'd like to see a play that's drawn up that can get us an open man on goal. I feel like we're just taking a lot of low, I want to say like high risk shots, or just low percentage shots, I think is the right word. I just want to see less of that. I want to see a really good shot here. I want to see a man cutting who's got a one-on-one with the goalie. And let's see what we got here. Erdman rotates it to Ralphie. Down to number 6. Ralphie's got it by the crease. Shot on goal. That goes out wide. 8 seconds. Clock stopped. And it's rolling. 8 seconds. JC behind goal. Who's he going to get it to?
2,
Number 19.
1.
He's going to get a shot up.
Won't go.
And that's going to hit the side of the goal. Palmetto stays off the Wolverines. 3-2. Wolverines up as we head to halftime. We'll be back in a few minutes. And we're live. Wolverines, it's going to be a foul on the face-off. Wolverines going to take it. Adrian Navarro takes it out.
Thank you, Javi, for taking the mic and taking my mic, especially. Quite the shout-out, call out from Javi here. We're having fun here, ladies and gentlemen. And, Javi, now that the sky is, now it's a little darker, you think it's going to be easier to see the ball?
Yeah, I think that's definitely something that is unimportant. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how that's relevant. I think these players are used to it both ways. They play a lot of lacrosse. I don't think anything's gonna happen. The stadium lights is honestly more of an issue than the darkness. So it really just depends if they're used to playing under stadium lights. Ralphie is getting a lot of pressure. Oh, good spin move by Big Ralph. Ralph taking it in, and he's gonna kick it out to JC. JC another spin. He's making his way around the goal. Shifty. Gets out to Visoso. Fake by Cabanas. That's Erdman. Good tuck by Oliveira. Erdman back at the 35. Wolverines slow with their pace. Cabanas hopping up and down at the 30. Gets it out. Antun. It's Oliveira. Wolverines just playing pass and catch right now. Quick movements by them. Palmetto really tucked in on defense. Wolverines completely working around them. JC is right in the middle of it, though. They dragged the defender out. Oh, good deflection by 14. They were about to have an open shot on goal, but 14 really saved that from happening. And the Wolverines are going to have to drop the ball. Palmetto's going to take it. Adrian?
Right. I like what you said there. Back to you, Javi.
Well, I guess it's back to me. Now they're going to say it's Wolverines' ball. Not shocking. It went off a Palmetto player.
I don't know why you said that comment, Javi. Obviously, it was going to be Belen's ball the whole way. They're just getting under the ball.
And the Wolverines are fighting for it now. Picked up at the 44. Oliveira taking it down the sideline. Oliveira now at the 15. Gets it out. Ralphie. Erdman feeling some pressure. Erdman back to Cabanas. Cabanas underhand shot. He drills it. Bottom right.
Absolute shot and rocket from Cabanas. So that's what he's becoming clutch.
Now at the 15. Gets it out. Ralphie. Erdman feeling some pressure. Erdman back to Cabanas. Cabanas underhand shot. He drills it. Bottom right.
Absolute shot and rocket from I just want to rock by Louis Zver. And he wanted me to sing it.
Okay, thank you very much, Adrian. That's all your speaking privileges taken for the entirety of the third quarter. You guys will just be hearing from me and our Palmetto specialist today. On the face-off, scrap for it. Who's going to get it? Palmetto really needs it. It's still on the ground. All of them are going for it. Palmetto had it open for a second. Oh, Jack Balsero just drops a man for no reason. Palmetto's got it, moving with pace, and they miss a pass. Wolverines have got it. It's Milo. Milo now checking. Nobody's obtained possession. Palmetto finally gets it. Ball's back on the ground at the 40.
What's happening here? It's like a circus.
Still a whole scrum. Liavano's got it. Rolling around.
Yeah, and I completely agree. Oh, boy. Here comes Palmetto. Fast shot.
Oh, right up in the air.
Oh, and the guy got hit. Lasered.
Liavano, good spin. Ball out again. Who's got it?
Oh,
that's a flag.
Out. There we go.
Another one.
And we're getting a little chippy here. Hey! We're getting a little chippy
It's
here.
getting chippy.
I mean, number 3, what are you doing? Obviously doesn't know how to play lacrosse. What is he doing there? Obviously committed a foul, and then he's going to get chippy with the Belen player. That's 100% on number 3. Sorry to call him out like that. I'm pretty sure he's a great guy, but he scored the first goal. He scored the first goal, number 3. For Palmetto.
Yeah, I've actually
gonna
come in contact with number 3 in real life. Not a good person. I can confirm that. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, probably a great guy, but obviously, let's not try to get chippy. I would love a clean game. Obviously, in professional sports, it's funny to see chirpy, but not here when the students are trying to make themselves known. Let's see what the refs are talking here for a while. They might have to pull out the rule book, see if what they're gonna call here. Oh, and we like a nice zoom in, beautiful zoom in on the refs. You know, I love their shoes. Javi, what do you got? What are you gonna comment on their shoes?
Shoe game is there. I mean, I wouldn't rate it at all. Probably looking at a 3 out of 10.
And we have a special guest behind there. It's
It's Matthew Barturin.
Barturin with
Wolverines legend, FSU lacrosse legend, carrying them.
All right, stop glazing.
Now you're actually muted for the entirety of the third period. Wolverines up 4-2. And refs are still talking it over. Can we get a Palmetto drip check on the refs? Yeah, Palmetto said that it's rated a 4 out of 10, Mr. Palmetto. Thank you very much for that rating. The Zebras out here throwing the flags. That's going to be one man in the box, and it's going to be Wolverines' ball. Sorry, 2 men in the box, 1 on each team. Raise that his volume. He's muted. Raise his volume by a bit. You're unmuted, speak.
Thank you, Javi, for the unmute. And obviously the refs are still talking about this. Javi, what do you think is going on in their heads? Like, what do you think they're trying to call here? This is quite funny. I've never seen it.
Yeah, so the refs are in kind of a position where it's called they don't really know what happened, and they're just trying to figure it out. A lot happened in probably not a lot of a period of time. You got 2 refs that have to cover the entirety of the field, and then they finally decided in on it.
So it looks like
He just picked up the ball. Where is he going to put it?
So basically now we have 2 guys in the penalty box. Sorry, 1 guy in the penalty box. Number 3. Oh, and we have we can't tell with the number for Belen, but we have another guy in the penalty box. Faya is in the penalty box as well. Cross-checking on both of them. And the refs are going to go talk to both of them. Faya gets up. Number 3, chilling there. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting an official rule. Yeah, cross-checking, 2 minutes. Same thing for Belen, offsetting penalties. Yeah, same thing. Now we have a little guest appearance here in the bottom of your screen from, I believe, a Palmetto photographer. The biggest I think the camera's almost as tall as him. And the refs are just telling the other box, the penalty, and I believe it will be Belen's ball. Yeah. I would love to see the replay on that, but we were not able to take the replay. Here we go. Rafi Antun passing it. And we're going to switch it over to Javi. Javi does offense and I do defense. Javi, would you like to care to comment?
Yeah, so Max Erdman right now holding on to the ball. I'm going to be honest. I believe there's a chance he's literally just going to wait the penalty out. So the Wolverines have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 offensive guys. Nope, he's not. He was just waiting a call from his coach. The ball is with Ralphie Antun, who's rotating around. And he's now going to get a spin move. He's going to have a lane on the goal, and he's going to pass it out. Underhand shot goes up and over. Wolverines are going to be closest to the ball. But, man, he had an open shot there. That might be the best look of the game.
That was a great look right there by Max Cabanas. Beautiful shot, but unfortunately able to put it in. Here goes Rafi Antun. He's going to go around, fix the pass.
Hey, you saw Erdman there set a pick, a little bit of basketball terminology used in lacrosse. We don't see that very often. Ralphie just kind of flicked it a little Mahomes. Looked a little Mahomesy, if you know what I mean. And JC on the outside, running around in the Wolverines' end zone. He gets it out. Long pass to Ralphie. Rips it. One-timer. That is far left. Wolverines going to hold on to the ball, though.
And you're 100% right, Javi. Let's go JC with the ball. He's going to wait a little bit. Let's pass it. And I wonder what they're going to have. I know the lacrosse players love a chicken dinner. So they might go to PDQ after. Here we go.
Don't know how that's relevant, Adrian, but love to hear that thoughtful input. As pass down low, shot on goal, saved by the goalie. Man, Max Erdman threw it right at him. It would have been a real nice pass, but he's trying to get it by. Oh, Max Cabanillas dove under it, but he couldn't pick it up. And a good move there, good stutter step. He's got a few guys on him. Ball's loose, though. And he's going to get a nice pass. Oh, and not a nice pass. Leovano's got it.
Oh,
flag out. Let's see what the refs call.
Alrighty, let's see. There's going to be a foul on Belen. It's going to be a foul on Belen. It's hard to see the call here, ladies and gentlemen. Quite far away, so we're taking our best guesses at it, but it will be on Belen, on fire. Let's see what they do here on defense. And Palmetto, very rare on shots today. And let's see. Three, two, one. No, put the screenshot in notability. So that you can have. Let's see what the shot pass. Shot. They scored again. Oh boy.
Third of the game for
Third of the
Palmetto.
game. 4-3. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. No, put the screenshot in notability. So that you can have. Let's see what the shot pass. Shot. They scored again. Oh boy.
Third of the game for
Third of the
Palmetto.
game.
They're doing pretty well down in the box whenever they get the chance, and the Palmetto fans are really feeling it.
The issue is they don't get the chance very often. And if you're the Wolverines, you got to question, why can't you have that same efficiency that Palmetto has? That's what's maybe holding them back from being an elite team. They're just kind of ripping, a lot of nonsense shots, just no purpose. And when you're Palmetto and you get so little possessions, it's almost a good thing because you really have to, understand that every possession means a lot, and they get in good shots for them. They get their money's worth. Belen hasn't, on the other hand. And fight for it now. Balsera back on it. Palmetto's got it. Oh, all the momentum's going in the Panthers' favor. And just running around Leovano, who held his ground pretty well. Late substitutions for the Wolverines and for the Panthers. Picked up at the 35. Rolling around now. He's got number 16 on the opposite hash. Adrian, you want to take this?
Sure, I will have. Thank you. There it goes. Dominic Zampieri. Pressure on the guy. Beautiful hit. Drew out of goal. Oh, boy. This might be bad. And Drew is able to pick it up. Nice pass. Oh, boy. Kicking it.
You can hear the ref talking from up here.
Yeah, quite the loud.
They're going to rule it in favor of the Wolverines. And now the Wolverines fan section is starting to make some noise when it's a one-point game. Visoso gets to the man in motion. Antun wants to rip it. No, he's going to play conservative for a second. Oh. Seas kind of parted for him there. Shocked he didn't take it. Ralphie is still letting substitutions come on. He knows the coach's words. Just wait. Palmetto right now has the numbers advantage, and finally the Wolverines get their man on. I believe that's Christian Soto. No, that's Marcos Rodriguez Lapilo, who comes in swinging down the right side. Get it to Visoso. Max Cabanillas, nice fake pass, gets it to JC. JC rotates it again all the way to Ralphie, back to Erdman. Erdman now moving up at the same time as Ralphie does on the other side. He's getting physical right there with number 4, who's going to pick up a flag for a check. Delayed penalty here. Let's see how the Wolverines respond. JC gets it out. Ralphie, he's going to have a one-time opportunity right into the goalie's net. But the Wolverines are going to be man up now as Palmetto sends a man into the box.
Now, I don't know why the Palmetto fans here are cheering. Obviously cheering for the blocked, but obviously there's still a penalty and they're complaining. I mean, it was checked out quite clear as day. I believe they need a couple glasses here. Let's order some glasses here. Let's make a deposit to get some glasses. And here comes our Palmetto analyst, Jacob Harris.
Yeah, rare slip by this Palmetto defense as we see the goalie making yet another save, but somebody on the defense just not doing their job as they get a penalty for checking, and Palmetto's going to be a man down.
That's exactly correct. And this is a rare position here for Palmetto where they find themselves man down. And, you know, the Wolverines have proven to be a force when they are up a man. Let's see how they're able to respond in this situation. They need to stay relaxed. That's one of the big things. And possibly pick up something nice. Let's see what they decide to do. Their man up, remind you, as you can see at the very top.
And relaxation is not something we're seeing in this game as both sides have been going at it all night.
Oh, Wolverines almost lost it there. That's Luke Collins. He's got two men on him. He's going to get it out. Cabanas. He's going to rotate it to JC. Wolverines have their best players on right now because they have to maximize it. Cabanas knocked it in.
Beautiful.
A volleyball type of spike.
And
Are you kidding me?
And so there's a little.
Oh, Wolverines almost lost it there. That's Luke Collins. He's got two men on him. He's going to get it out. Cabanas. He's going to rotate it to JC. Wolverines have their best players on right now because they have to maximize it. Cabanas knocked it in.
Beautiful.
A volleyball type of spike.
And
Are you kidding me? An incredible goal by Max Cabanas. Let's get it to our Palmetto analyst.
Yeah, that was a nice, quick little shot there. That went fast from stick to goal. He just projected that straight into the goal. That was nice.
Well, thank you very much. And now a quick scrap. Max Erdman is the one who is fighting for it, but they're going to give the ball to Palmetto. And let's see. Oh, sorry, the Wolverines are going to take it now. Another goal here
Back out to Navarro.
in the third quarter would be very nice and would leave Palmetto with quite the hill to climb. Scrap down at the 24. The ball is still moving. Ball is loose. Palmetto's going to be the one to pick it up at the goal line.
I don't know if you want to pick that up in that position. I mean,
And he's pushed out
he's pushed out, and that might be
by the orange lines that mark out of bounds. And
The lines aren't orange, Javi. They're yellow.
no, that's actually an orange line there on the boundary.
What are you talking about, Javi?
I don't know why we're debating this orange line there on the
I
boundary.
would say it's more of a salmon color, but, you know.
Thank you,
Okay, wow.
analyst.
Really interesting. We're debating colors here. I'm sorry. Let's get back on topic.
Sorry.
What do the Wolverines need to cultivate here to get back into this game? I mean, sorry, to kind of force themselves to close off this game.
I mean, obviously you need to close this game. You need to close this game well, and you know what we don't want to see is Palmetto griefing at the end of the game and trying to target our players. You know, they don't want to be chippy.
That was horrible. We're not using that. I counted that.
Screw you guys.
Yeah, well, a third period filled with grief for Palmetto as Belen's really getting in there and doing well with it. Belen really needs to continue this air raid offense on Palmetto as they've had some success. Palmetto's goalie's playing very well on defense, but yeah, Belen needs to continue this attack.
Let's see what happens now. Still in the third quarter here.
You think, Javi, I have a quick question. Sorry to interrupt you, but I have a quick question.
Use one of these words. Don't use this word. I have a good use for it.
You know, Drew has been able to, I guess you could say he's been able to close the door now on the goal. Now, I don't even know where I'm going to go with this, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm just throwing up a little thing there, trying to waste time here. See if any
Well,
doors
I
close
appreciate
there.
you for
Any
being
doors
honest.
closed there.
Yeah.
Javi, back to you. I mean,
Yeah. So let's see what they do. Wolverines playing back. Everybody's stationed kind of by midfield. Now 2 guys on the Palmetto defender. Goes right over the top of him.
ooh,
And now takes a hit. He got by 3 players. Christian Soto. Wolverines drop back. And Palmetto drops back even more. And now getting physical again. Christian Soto. Good swipe by Nacho Fire. Ball's down at the 30. Palmetto takes a hit as they go pick up the ball. And they're going to say they got a little too physical.
and even though Palmetto fans do not know what they're talking about here, they were complaining earlier. And I'm sorry, I'm getting a little heated. This is a little heated matchup here. And obviously, they don't know what they're talking about here.
Yeah, all the way back to the 35 in a shallow positioning here. And it's deflected out at the 30. Wolverines picking up Liavano in motion. And he's got Milo at the 20, who's going to launch it down to midfield. Wolverines right up the middle. He's going to pass it out. Cabanas rotating around, going around the world as he now goes back. Is going to give it. He's going to hold on to it as he waits for some rotations to come on.
Unrelated to this to lacrosse, to be honest with you, but Max Vanis and I were able to close in on a project for physics. Unrelated, but here we go. We were waiting for the substitutions to come in, and now they're in. Beautiful play. Now we have.
Oh, the Palmetto is a man down. We need to capitalize on that better, and a deflection that goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and that's where Belen needs to capitalize. They're obviously they're a man down, and let's see what they.
Leave those. Screenshot that.
Let's see what they can do here. It goes. There it goes back out to Rafi Antun. He's looking for Max. Max with the ball. There we go. Back out to Max. Back out to Rafi. He's looking. Back out to Max. Trying to create here a shot opportunity here, ladies and gentlemen. Max. Ralphie. Oh, and they lost it. JC lost it. Oh, no.
Ball's out, scrap for it by the pylon. Ball
Oh,
here, nice
whoa.
hit.
And it's a flag. Yeah, and JC was able to. I mean, it was a beautiful hit, but JC was able to take it.
And just a brave type of hit there. He went right into him. There was 2 Wolverine players there, and I believe.
Uh-oh, and we have a
He
man
just
down,
went right
ladies and
into
gentlemen. Man down, ladies and gentlemen. I think he got hit in the throat by a stick.
Yeah, and
Let's.
heading off the field is Mr. Erdman there. And if you don't know, fun fact about Mr. Erdman, he sometimes struggles because he is a little colorblind.
Oh, is he now?
Can't see the difference between blue and yellow. So
Uh-oh.
sometimes that has caused for. Obviously, it doesn't cause many mistakes here. As you look at the field, there's not a lot of difference between blue and yellow. But the answer for the Wolverines has to be continue being physical.
Yeah, I mean, quite the hit here. I mean, this is starting to turn into like a battlefield. They're trying to get a little chippy here, and let's see what they can do. And unfortunately, we have a man down.
You know, I'm going to make an executive decision. We're banning the word chippy for the rest of the broadcast. It's been a little overused, you know?
I believe, but it's been overused. But at the same time, am I right or wrong? I mean, they have been getting a little more aggressive, I guess you could say. And they have been hitting each other very hard.
Yeah, definitely interesting that you mentioned that. Because that kind of reminds me of a story that Andrew Candela once told me.
Was it the moon story?
The Moons, yeah, so he came
With the
up.
pigeon?
Yes, it has something to do with that. Now, granted, we're just trying to stall time here because we believe we have a man down.
Hey, we do. Oh, no, and I think they're...
He's off, but I'll just tell you this quick story. We brought Drew on as a special guest for one of the football broadcasts. His idea was lacrosse on the moon. And I'm going to be honest, I thought that, the allocation of funds for that would definitely be very difficult. And I thought it was you know, a little suspect. He came up with it. I didn't know how to feel about it. And then
I'm sorry, what did you say? Suspect? Like it's in sus?
I don't know how the thing goes. But
Da-na-na.
that is JC behind goal. He gets it to Visoso. Been a lot of the same guys going now. And, wow, the Wolverines just rotating the 3 attack around the crease. Really nice movement here. They're man up. Let's see what they do. Ralphie. He's going to hold on to it a little bit longer. Gets out to Callings. Erdman.
Pack out to Cabanas.
Erdman. Callings. Ralphie one-timer. Bounces up high. He wanted to bounce it, but he wanted it to go in the goal. Myself, I'm not a fan of that shot. But I understand why you might see it. I just think in man up, there's better shots to take there.
100% Javi. Obviously, Rafi was probably looking there for a lucky bounce to maybe bounce off the stick, and the goalie wasn't able to predict where the ball would go. So let's see what they do here on offense. I mean, they've been playing very aggressive. Rafi.
Oh my goodness, nice pass. And Visoso wasn't able to quite finish it. But that's what I'm talking about with better shot takes. And that's going to lead for more production from these players if you're being more efficient with your shots. Adrian, take it over as Palmetto has the ball.
Obviously. Let's see what they can do here on defense. Absolute long bomb. Leovano grabs it. He's been playing beautiful defense. I would say he's the MVP on defense here. He's taking it all the way.
Is he going to shoot that? Yes, he is. It's going to go wide. It's the second shot attempt of the game. Wolverines are going to retain possession. And Palmetto, I feel like every time that they start to take the ball back, they just lose it on the way. I feel like the middies are not doing their job. We're going to give it to our Palmetto analyst because they have the ball now. Let's see. What do you – oh, wait. I just got to take this for a second. One-on-one with the goalie. He's going to drill it. Top right. And Palmetto takes the lead. That was a big mistake, Leo. Every time that they start to take the ball back, they just lose it on the way. I feel like the middies are not doing their job. We're going to give it to our Palmetto analyst because they have the ball now. Let's see. What do you – oh, wait. I just got to take this for a second. One-on-one with the goalie. He's going to drill it. Top right. And Palmetto takes the lead. That expecting someone else to pick it up. And with all that, the Wolverines find themselves up by only 1 goal.
And a great play from Palmetto showing why they're the better team as they finally cash in on one of these offensive possessions. Their defense has been doing great, the goalie in particular, and let's see Palmetto close this one out.
Yeah, I think that...
I don't really agree with that, Jacob. I don't think I agree that Palmetto's the better team. I mean, Belen has beaten the teams that Palmetto haven't been able to beat. I will say their fans are louder, so I will give them that win.
Wait, Leovano's taking it. He took a shot last time. Now ball's on the ground. Out in the air. Palmetto almost picked it up. Clock is counting down. 5 seconds to go. Rip from Ralphie. He dropped the ball. Oh, and the clock is going to wind out. That is the period. And we thought it would be a good game, and that take has aged like fine wine. Ladies and gentlemen, we're heading into a 4th quarter where it's a 1-goal game, 5-4 Wolverines in the lead. Adrian, anything you want to add?
Yeah, I mean, and I should stop saying that, but it's unfortunate for Drew. Drew can't really do much there on a 1-on-1. It's like a penalty shootout. It's hard to predict what you can do there. I don't know what I would have done there, to be honest with you. I probably would have messed up even worse. But the coach here for Belen is a little fired up here. He's getting his teammates, he's telling his team, why are we losing this? Why is this a close game? Why is this a close game? This is a close game for no reason, to be honest with you. I think that we should be able to beat these guys by at least 3 to 4 goals.
All right, I'm taking the mic. That was a terrible take. Palmetto's been doing incredible all game. Their defense has been stifling.
Put me, coach. Put me in.
Let's see. There's Max Cabanas. There's Jack.
To be completely honest, my friends texted me and told me to start making some calls for Palmetto, so I've been trying to.
And we know we have some Palmetto fans viewing. According to Jacob Harris, I want to.
Why would you say that?
Well, thank you to all the Palmetto fans that have tuned in. We'd just like to let you know we are wondering how your season has gone so far, because I've heard good things about it. Now you're heading into the Wolverine Stadium. How can the Palmetto, because they've been on a win streak, how can they keep that, what's the word, that momentum going? Adrian, what do you want to see here from Palmetto if you were?
I'll tell you that after, but can we appreciate their shoe game? Can we appreciate their shoe game?
No, we can't. Let's take a second here. Palmetto, they need to be just more articulate on taking the ball back, and the Wolverines need to take a lesson out of Palmetto's playbook. They need to be more efficient with their shot taking. They have the ball here, but it feels like every time that Palmetto has the ball, they're a genuine threat. Feels like maybe 20% of the time the Wolverines have the ball, they're a threat.
Would like to say sorry to all the Palmetto fans. I've been a little harsh to them lately. It's just been a very close game, and I get a little heated when these games. Let's go back out. Trying to pass it to Max Cabanas. Cabanas has the ball. Passing it back.
JC to Rod Lap to Ralphie. Two seniors exchanging it at the top. They're far away. Rod Lap hitting some moves here as Erdman tries to get around here. And they're going to do the same thing as before. Rod Lap gets it to Ralphie. Ralphie shot a few times so far this game. He shoots again off the goalie's chest. Ball is going to be picked up by Palmetto, and he falls on the ground. Luke Collins has got it. Collins at the 30, and that's going to be deflected. Palmetto deflected up in the air. Number 22, Max Cabanas, forces the ball out.
Late hit there.
Getting a little chippy. I would say that Palmetto is getting a little bit soft there with that call. Maybe a bit of a flop, acting like, what's the show called? Housewives there. I just think that there's a better way to treat it, and they've been active all night long, and then all of a sudden, they're a bit of a flop there. Let's see what happens there. I'm going to tell you, this game's going to get chippy in the last 4 minutes. Oh, I used the banned word. I'm sorry.
Twice.
That's on me. That's on me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll hand the mic to Adrian. Mr. Vidal, take it from here.
Right, beautiful offense there. They're getting a little physical here. Max Cabanas tries to block the shot. Sorry, the pass, excuse me. Oh boy, he's getting a little pressure. Quite the small guy here, number 3. Quite the dirty player as well. I really don't like him. Probably, I'm assuming he's a great guy, but on this lax field. See the defense here. Good shot attempt.
And that pass there is going to cost Palmetto possession. They might have 2 possessions left in the game, I'm going to be honest. And
this is going to get down to the
that pass
wire.
might have sold them the game.
This is going to get down to the wire, Javi.
It will. At
It might go into
35,
overtime.
It might. At 35, Soto's going to launch it to Cabanas. Cabanas, he's going to slow it down. Remember, the Wolverines, you're up. You're in the 4th quarter. Let's slow down the pace. No need to feel the need to run up the score.
Right.
You don't need to apply pressure on yourself. So let's just be smart. Let's play through this. Let's slow down the pace.
You don't want to be trigger happy.
Yeah, another one of our favorite words there. Got it out. That's Erdman. At the top, Wolverines. You like the pace that they're playing at Adrian? They've really slowed it down here.
Yeah, I love when they slow things down. They're able to control the ball, get a communication, get more shots through. Also, trying to hold on to the ball. You know, you don't want Palmetto to get a couple more shots in.
Erdman has been really far back, all the way on the 35. He's got 2 guys on him now. And Palmetto has the ability to double team because they have someone behind the goal. JC gets it. Erdman rolls out. Ralphie gets a shot to the left, and that's going to stay Wolverines' ball.
Nice shot attempt there.
And that pressure might be a little bit self-applied because Ralphie didn't really need to take that, in my opinion.
Right. He's getting a little trigger happy, like what we said here. A little trigger happy. Want to slow down the pace, you know. They want to have the ball in your hands, control it.
See, look at this. Force Palmetto to apply the pressure. Oh, and the Wolverines completely biff it. But force Palmetto to apply the pressure. Don't put it on yourself. If I were you, don't even rip a shot for the rest of the game. Just let the clock run as much as humanly possible. Limit Palmetto's chances.
Correct.
Asking for a time check. We can't get one so far.
Yeah,
but time is winding.
Scoreboard is not there. Not operating.
Oh, and he's really getting towards the goal there. Good check by Adrian Navarro, who loses his stick. He's complaining to the refs, who stopped play for a minute. 3 people lost their sticks, Leovano, Navarro, and a Panther. Ball's going to stay with Palmetto. Adrian?
Yeah, I mean, that was on Belen. Don't want to bear hug him. That's what we just saw there, a little bear hug. Let's Palmetto ball. We got.
Stop shooting that. It's super obvious. Yeah, it's bad. No, it's horrible. It sounds like a chewing gum.
Holly, can you please stop chewing gum? Thank you.
Are you like, no way? That's unbelievable. He's chewing gum, ladies and gentlemen. Do not blame that on me.
So sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Quit the chew. Okay, at the top here, Soto matches up. He got beat, man. I didn't like that. It looked like he got broken down a little bit. Oh, shot went right by Candela. Good deflection there.
Palmetto's playing very good ball right here, and so is Belen. Belen, beautiful defense.
Candela does a good job of passing Soto onto his man and saving that shot.
Nice save by Drew. Big time save. Big time players make big time plays.
Oh, and Soto, a costly drop. And Palmetto can't pick up the ball. It's on the ground. And a huge save by number 9 as Milo takes it now.
It's hard, trying to control the ball when there's people.
Oh, and Milo, get back to the other side. You're a defender. Stay there.
Wait, trying to create a pass. Remember, you got to make sure you can create a pass.
Palmetto, you got to apply pressure right now. Cabanas is walking around. It's a Sunday walk in the park. Clock is running. I don't think you realize you're down a goal in the 4th quarter. And you're just letting him hold on to the ball?
I mean, the problem is if they try to put pressure on
I get it. He's got to run away, but you're 2-man up.
He will go fast, and he will break your ankles.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh, man, and a drop by Collings there. Maybe feeling the pressure. But Palmetto is applying no pressure right now.
And I believe they need to be honest with you. I mean, they're letting these guys just walk around here. Like, this is a practice.
Ralphie, and all the way back. I mean, he's dropping the ball. No worries for Rodlap, the senior, keeping his composure. JC finally receives some pressure from them, and he's making his way around the defender. Very good job there. He's making his way around the goal, all around the world. Gets it to Cabanas. Cabanas doesn't receive much pressure. Ralphie, same with him. All the way back. If a team is going all the way back to the 45, they just don't want to feel the pressure.
There's 6
minutes left.
In this game.
Rodlap takes a shot towards goal. It lands in JC's hands.
Could have been a pass.
Oh, and almost got a hand on that dangerous pass by Cabanas. Ralphie, good job picking it up. Lost his stick. Palmetto's got the ball on the ground now. Dives in front. Ball's out. Number 3's got it. Palmetto moving up with pace. He's got a man open ahead of the goal. And oh, the ball's on the ground right at the crease. Who's going to get it? Everybody's fighting for it. He swiped at the goal. Candela and the Wolverines are going to pick it up.
And now going to put a little bit of pressure.
Oh, no, they're going to give the ball to Palmetto. They're going to say the ball went off Belen last. Shocked they made that call. I thought that was Palmetto that pushed it out.
I believe
the Wolverines were quick to own it, so I believe it. Rolling around the cage. Now cutting back in. Man at the 35, kicks it out. Palmetto slowing it down for a second. Palmetto, they're known for their effective, efficient shots. This is what they're doing here. They're playing at their own pace, not feeling the pressure of the game. And they're going to take a timeout.
This type of offensive pressure, something Palmetto's kind of lacked in all game, is something that they're really starting to pick up now. So let's see how that pans out late in the fourth.
100% agree with you there, Jake. Javi, back to you.
Yeah, I mean, we'll take a break here for a minute. And we've resumed play.
5 minutes and 5 seconds left.
That's correct. Ball at the 35. Now pushing it up slowly is Palmetto at the 34. Down by 1 goal. Under 5 minutes to go. How do the Panthers respond? They had a man cutting. Willing to be patient. Faya swinging at the X. Gets it out to the far side. Gets it to the man by the crease, who retreats now but maintains possession. Good job there by Palmetto, not forcing a shot. Impressed to see that. And now he cuts it right in towards the goal. He's got a one-on-one with the goalie. And it goes in. Palmetto ties the game with 4:30 to go. The crease, who retreats now but maintains possession. Good job there by Palmetto, not forcing a shot. Impressed to see that. And now he cuts it right in towards the goal. He's got a one-on-one with the goalie. And it goes in. Palmetto ties the game with 4:30. And he just ran right by both of them. Adrian, what are your thoughts?
I mean, we're playing one of the sloppiest games I've seen so far. This is bad. I mean, I was expecting them to win by maybe 2 goals, a close game, but this is bad. Tied here. I don't know how much time is left. Come on, Jack.
4 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Palmetto putting the heat on late in the fourth. That's what we like to see.
Ball's out. Nice check there. Ball's going to go out. That's going to be Belen ball. And Faya really frustrated, one of the team captains here. Some of the parents here on both sides are a little bit frustrated. Tensions are building. Ralphie's going to take
my
man on the
goodness.
ground.
Number 5, absolute slippery sloppery there. Quite the funny word. He took a
I
tumble.
don't think that's a word, actually. Slippery, sloppery.
Might not be a word.
And now the Wolverines. 4 minutes to go. See what they do here. They've got ball. They've got a few guys dashing around the crease. That's JC, I believe. Yes, that's Hernandez going behind the goal. Gets it to Collings, back to Ralphie.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the game. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
Ralphie spins by a man. Cabanas, he's going to have a shot on goal. That's going to be right by the crease. Picked up by Palmetto. And he's far out of goal. He's about 20 yards out. He's going to get a nice pass to an open man there with possession. Max Cabanas is an attackman. He's on the defensive side. The Wolverines are confused, to say the least. He's not supposed to be in right now. He's asking for a sub. Palmetto doesn't know that what they can take advantage of. Wolverine coaches are trying to get a sub on. Cabanas is looking at the sideline. And he now runs off. Palmetto still hasn't attacked yet. They're a man up right now. Takes a shot on goal and he knocks it in. Took it right at Milo. He's given up 2 consecutive goals. At the sideline. And he now runs off. Palmetto still hasn't attacked yet. They're a man up right now. Takes a shot on goal and he knocks it in. Took it right at Milo. He's and showboating in front of the away team.
Quite the not
visitors.
classy. Not very classy, and that's what we are. Full of class.
Just analyze the game. You're making this too much about everything else.
6'5", Palmetto.
2:33 left. 2:37.
Yo,
Tell this guy to move, bro. We can't see the game. Tell him to move. We can't see the game. 2:37, Adam.
thank you. So we had a fan.
And Palmetto is jumping on the sidelines, feeling the energy, and they're going to win the face-off on top of that. Wolverines are going to pick it up, though. That's Antun, who's going to cross this man up. A little bit of AI in him. Ralphie's going to want to take it himself. Collings with it. Caught the high pass. Collings trips it towards goal. That's going to go wide. Hernandez is going to take it closest to the ball. As that goes far, that's a killer for the Wolverines. There's a chance that Milo has given up the last 3 goals in the last 12 minutes. It's been rough going for the young man who has a lot of confidence. But the Wolverines, they've got to find a way to come back in the last 2 minutes.
I did not expect this to be this type of game. Quite the close game here.
Pressure is now applied on the Wolverines. Behind the goal. Hernandez to JC. JC to Erdman. Erdman back at the 35. He's being patient. We're coming up at a minute and a half left. Makes his way around. Antun. Got it at the 31, 32. Got it to Collings. Tough catch there. Antun now moving up. Back towards the goal and a drop. No, the Wolverines. That's going to go out of bounds. Erdman slipped right by his stick, and that might be the game right there. Quite literally slipping through the hands of the Wolverines. They've got to apply pressure immediately. 1:15 to go. Collings not applying any pressure. Ball's up in the air. Wolverines got to be there. Ball's out. Hernandez is there to pick it up. Getting pushed from behind. Stays in bounds. Oh, and he throws it right over the head of JC. And a timeout was called by the Wolverines right before. Thank goodness. Clock stops with 1:15 to go. Just called the timeout with the ball. Belen holding on to it. Luke Collings gets it out to JC. All the starters are in for the Wolverines. The man there with it, Ralphie Antun, tenured. Gets it to JC. His older brother played for the team. Collings, so did his. The Wolverines need experience here. They need guts to bring this in. A minute to go. JC considered ripping from deep. Ralphie being patient. Gets it to Collings. Cabanas. Got 2 guys on him. Can't do anything. Collings. Oh, and a high pass to Erdman. That ball goes out of bounds. Celebrations coming from Palmetto. Seconds. 38 seconds to go. Timeout. And it's a heartbreaking loss. We've seen a lot of heartbreaking losses, but man, this one might take the cake.
It might take the cake, Javi. You're right.
Wolverines kind of, I hate to say it, but it feels like they've given this one away.
Certain seems like it.
More so than I'd like to admit.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Belen has to put a ton of pressure here, and this is where you start hitting. This is where, in my opinion, you might have to take a little hit. Might have to get the guy. Might have to, unfortunately, hit the guy too hard that you put in. This is where I think you put in Jack Barcera. You put him in. You get someone like number 3. Get him out there. Not as big as Jack. Hit him pretty hard. Get him knocked down. Get the ball. Steal it. Pass it to the crease and absolutely score. But I got to give props to the Palmetto defense and the Palmetto goalie himself, absolutely saving a couple brilliant shots by names like Cabanas, Ralphie Antun, and JC. And let's see what they do here. They're going to hold on to the ball. And there you go.
Clock starts running.
Number 3.
3 guys on him. He slips. He's doing way too much. He's going to, wow. And he just gets by. Those are the attackmen. I don't know what they're doing. He gets by Dominic Zampieri on top of this. Takes a shot on goal. Blocked. And that's going to deflect back to Palmetto.
How would you shoot that?
Yeah, no, because it's smart.
21 seconds. I think he should have held on to that, me personally. 21 seconds to go.
Because he had an opening there. There was no one. There was confusion, and he bounced off multiple guys.
Questions coming from the fans here. Why do you shoot the ball? And refs are wondering what to call. I mean, maybe they're judging the time on the game clock. Don't really know. 2 refs for this game.
And we got some commentaries by the fans. They're very funny to hear, telling what they should do here. And let's see if they acknowledge that and
Take their advice. Yeah.
take their advice.
Let's see. One of them suggested just running around. I don't think it's going to be very far off.
That's probably not.
Faya, they put their best defender on Palmetto's best offensive player. He's going to run right at Faya. And Faya, oh, he hit his mask there. Uncalled penalty. Clock is going to run. 6 seconds to go. Goes over the head of one defender. Taking a beat down there. Wolverines are getting physical.
Yeah.
Palmetto's going to win a tight battle at the end.
And there's a scrap happening on the other side of the field. There was a scrap.
And that's going to be the game, ladies and gentlemen. 5-6, Palmetto wins it. Heartbreaking loss here for the Wolverines. Game they should have won, but they gave away. Congratulations to Palmetto. That's all we've got. Thank you very much. See you next week.